Well, at this moment we're standing right in front of the entrance where General Anthony McAuliffe used to have his regimental headquarters of the 101st Airborne Division during the first weeks of the battle for Bastogne in December. Later in January, when Maxwell Taylor returned from the States, he moved the headquarters to the outside of the city of Bastogne at the Ile-la-Hesse castle. But until that time, this is where McAuliffe and his staff had their desks and made all the decisions. This place is where General McAuliffe, as I told you before when we were standing at the Kessler farm this morning, when I told you the Germans came up with the ultimatum to surrender, well, they took the Germans in a jeep and they drove them all the way up here. Not all of them, but one of them was blindfolded. And this is where they delivered the message to McAuliffe. This is where McAuliffe wrote down his answer when Harry Kennard said, well, I think your first reply would be best. So he wrote nuts on it and I sent it back. Happened all here in this cave. Now to me it's all new, because I've been visiting the cave several times before, but the entrance was on the other side. But all those people standing here were in the military or in the service at this time. They took a lot of their free time, their weekends, time after their business hours, to rebuild the place exactly like it was 63 years ago. This was the main entrance of the headquarters, not on the other side like it used to. So it's the first time I'm here since it has been renewed, so I'm curious as well. But I'm very happy to announce that you guys, and Amos, you're the first veteran of the 101st Airborne Division, I think maybe the very first veteran to enter this cave, this rebuilt cave. You're the very first, and I see they have a line there, so I think they want you to cut and officially open McAullife's headquarters again. Trip over this.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, that thing.
That's too pretty to cut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, exactly. I didn't know.
That's Louis. There's your man. There's George. Buck Rogers. Is that Paul Buck Rogers? Is that the guy you used to call Buck Rogers? Paul Rogers? No.
They were here like last year, the year before, and then the cave was used. The room next door was used. It was a very small room, but not the original one.
This is the original.
So they rebuilt it. Those guys did it for free. Thank you guys. So they rebuilt it. They used the exact spot to make it historically correct as it was. And you guys are the first, very first to be here.
Well, Amos, I think you better sign this thing.
I don't think McAuliffe was that tall.
George.
Take that home when there's another guest, they bring it in again. Well, today is full of surprises. I already told you guys this morning. On my left side is Mr. Robbie Clam. He is here as a representative of the City Council of the city of Bastogne. I'm not going to say anything more. I'm going to do Robbie all the speaking. Robbie, it's all yours.
First, I had a letter for you from our mayor. You can open it if you want.
Go ahead and open it, Dad. Open it,
Can't reach
Dad.
it well.
It's not an explosive device.
No, that's no problem.
Mr. Amos Almeida, veteran 502.
Barbie, you want to read it?
Dear Mr. Almeida, by this letter I want to welcome you in Bastogne. We are at all times honored by each visit of a U.S. veteran in our city. We will never forget what you did 64 years ago for our freedom and for delivering us from the Nazi regime. It is impossible for me to meet you at this 9th day of May due to the City Council meeting. Mr. Bobby Clam, the local Battle of the Bulge guide, will present you with the medal on behalf of our commune. I wish you a nice day in our city. Yours sincerely, Philippe Collard, Mayor, Member of the Belgian Parliament.
So,
Did it.
Good job.
I say only thank you to you, what you have done for us 64 years ago. Without you, your comrades, your buddies, the whole army, the airmen, everybody. Without you, your courage, your tenacity, my name today will not be Robbie, that I'm sure. Perhaps Carl, or I don't know, and living not on the Route de Wilds, but on the Adolf Hitler Street, or the Goering Street, or I don't know what another German bullshit name. That's what I often say in my native language. I'm coming from Luxembourg, Wales. And that, dear Mr. Almeida, what I say to you now, that's graved in my heart. Okay? I say that to each veteran I meet. Okay? And I ask you only one thing. When you go back to the States, transmit this message I give to you, to your friends and to everybody in the States. Only that everybody know that we never forget what you have done for us. And that are not simply political words. I'm not a politician, I'm a local guide. But often charged by the commune to hand over the medals. Okay? And now it's with pleasure that I will hand you this 60th anniversary medal from the city of Bastogne. It's a small souvenir, but I hope it makes you pleasure. And and you are the first, as Rex says, you are the first veteran visiting these pieces here, these locals here, okay? And that are not rebuilt, that are the same. Only the walls were repainted, but you stay here on the same place as your commanding general stays in 44. And you are the first. And that makes me happy for you.
Thank you so much.
To say thank you is not difficult to say, but trust me, it's from my heart and not only from my tongue. Okay?
Yeah.
I only have to ask you one thing. That's to sign this book. Please, on the bottom of, we will put your picture. We will put your picture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sign on the bottom.
You sign on the bottom.